Hello, everyone. Welcome back to the revival. There's been something of a change of plan. I would have thought, being in charge of Germany the year before a World Cup, that I would have to play qualifiers, but it turns out we're already qualified, and the tournament is upon us. So there is going to be a slight change of plan. Although I never bothered to show you the friendly matches that we played in anticipation of the World Cup because this was primarily a Newcastle save, it's a World Cup. So I think what we might end up doing is not putting the revival on hold, but spinning off of it somewhat. And so for the next few days, we're going to be seeing Germany playing in World Cup action. Um, we'll be getting straight back to the revival as soon as the World Cup is over. But in the meantime, this is going to end up being kind of more of a World Cup centric uh, channel series, for want of a better term, for the next few days at least. So I'm going to go forward in time, confirm the FIFA World Cup squad, yes. And for today, because I am not at all prepared for the graphics that I would have to make for the World Cup spin-off, we're going to play the friendly match against the old boys instead. So one more match with Newcastle that we weren't expecting. Then it will be the World Cup for however many days it takes to get through that tournament until we're knocked out or we win it. I think probably knocked out is more likely. And then we will get back into it. And bear in mind that during the World Cup, I will be trying to make transfers happen, and so it's probably a good idea just to check in every now and then. I'll try and lead every episode of the World Cup run with the any transfers that have happened so far. Yeah, that's what we're going to be doing. International Champions Cup confirmed for this pre-season. Oh, hello, we've got a friendly tournament. Okay, now we're talking. So, International Champions Cup is scheduled to be held this season. The champions from each region will compete in this highly popular and prestigious pre-season competition. The participating clubs will be announced in the near future, but I would imagine, since we're the Premier League champions, that we are going to be invited. Also, it looks we are now ranked 24th in the world. Ladies and gentlemen, we're getting there. Champions League teams confirmed, of course, we're in the Champions League next season, having made it to the final and also being champions of our own league. And here is the invitation to the International Champions Cup. So that is definitely something that we're going to be featuring on this channel when we get to the beginning of the season. But for now, let's just keep moving on forward. Plenty of time to be getting transfers done. I want to get this old boys friendly out of the way, and then we can get on with it. Okay, so we had some job offers. We had a job offer from Manchester City, and we had another one from Rangers. And oh, it looks like Liverpool and New York Red Bulls have both offered me a contract as well. And a contract extension has been offered by Newcastle, which of course we will be taking. We've received an offer for Bodmer. Now, I was thinking that defensive midfield might be one area that we could strengthen the side. And so maybe, I mean, Bodmer is one for the future. I don't want to get rid of Hayden, so maybe Bodmer could go out on loan and we could bring in someone that could maybe improve our midfield slightly in that position. But we'll have to wait and see. Let's have a look at what this offer is. 12.6 full transfer. He's not marked as on loan. Okay, so what we're going to do, we will definitely be rejecting that offer. But we may well put him on the loan list. See if we get any offers in for him. I won't be accepting any offers until such a time as we've got a replacement on the way in. Okay, so here we are, Newcastle United versus the old boys. Let's have a look at who's retiring this season. Looks like Iker Casillas is going to be retiring. He'll be playing in goal for the old boys. And Arjen Robben, after years of looking like he's on the verge of retirement, It looks like he's finally about to do it. Okay, so the lineup for the old boys is Casillas in goal. A back four of Ogbonna, Radu, Marcos Alonso and Ashley Young. Lassana Diarra will be playing in defensive midfield with Jack Wilshere, Ian Robin, Mkhitaryan ahead of him. And then I'm not sure, unfortunately, who Hani is, but I think we all are aware who Gonzalo Higuain is. Let's have a look at our team for the day and see what kind of form. Okay, we're in pretty decent form. Everyone's feeling good. So that's nice to see. I think maybe we'll give Dubravka this game. And since it's a friendly, and since we want to maybe put Bodmer out on loan, let's have him play. We'll stick with Nkunku. I want to try and get him back into the side, if at all possible. Alan St. Maximan will be getting the game alongside Werner. Coco, who I had a message from one of you guys on episode 55 saying that we needed a new right winger, a new centre back, and a new goalkeeper. And I tend to agree, although it must be said that Coco was in the team of the season last year. Lascelles definitely, he's starting to come to the end. I think Tatibo is definitely going to be the long-term replacement for him. And a better goalkeeper as well. Now, Dubravka probably going to be moved on this summer. And then we will look to bring someone else in that can improve us in that area. If I could, I would love to get Ter Stegen. Maybe because he's a great goalkeeper, but also maybe because it would weaken one of our main rivals for the Champions League. And if you can't beat them, weaken them by throwing money at them. That's what I say. So that's going to do it for this team, I think. Castledine's already on his way out, so there's no need to give him a game. Let's give Dani Alves a game. Why don't we give Dani Alves a game? Yeah, go on then. Right, that will do. And we'll definitely try and play a few more of the youngsters as the game progresses. That's going to do us. Let's kick off. Get this game underway. Too much waffle. More action, please. If anyone's got any ideas about what potentially we could refer to the World Cup specials
Well, they do say that all good things must come to an end. Footballers at whatever level are not immune to age.
If anyone's got
and
any
they
ideas,
all, at some stage, have to bid farewell to the sport that they loved. This is not a game where results matter. It is simply a final curtain call. More of a celebration of a career of one who can proudly say he has enriched the beautiful game. A final whistle which is indeed final.
Alright, here we go then. Kick off.
It is a venue this which simply adds to the spectacle of the game it stages. One of the most impressive arenas in this part of the world.
Shelby.
Players here watched by their family and friends, some celebrity faces amongst the crowd as well, watching just what you are watching.
Well, I played in a few of these, Peter, a good few actually, including my own, and whatever the circumstances, whether it be a natural retirement or premature, there's always a mixture of happy and sad about the occasion, and this will be no different. Recognition for a good solid career and simply the perfect platform to say thank you and goodbye.
If you're just joining us, we are already underway.
Maximan, just unable to disrupt the passing.
Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
It's Casillas for me, because if he gets a little busy in this game, he has the talent
away from
vast experience to cope with pretty much anything.
When we're getting a touch on it, they're somehow managing to recover the second ball.
Yeah, still certainly been leaning heavily on him.
To mop up, he'll play it out to Maximan. Oh, and he's got bags of room out on this side if he can get past his man. Instead, he plays it inside. Here's Coco on the left wing.
And what are they trying to achieve?
It's a good idea. Try crossing it in for Werner.
The opposition
no dice. The defender wise to it.
To think about.
That's a brilliant interception.
Just too well This is the thing, like this old boys team, I find that defensively they're very good. Obviously the legs are starting to go on a few of the players, so the attack is not necessarily as pacey as it once would have been, albeit I've let that loose.
Robin.
But defensively they've got that experience, they've got that ability on the ball. Robin obviously still very pacey even at his advancing age. Intercepted by Bodmer but not kept hold of by Newcastle. Lasana Diarra, quarterback of the team.
Just
he'll be playing deep and just spraying balls forward ahead of him. That's lovely. Werner's onside, I'm pretty sure. He's got a chance here. Keith Sears comes out. No doing. He's an excellent goalkeeper for Sears, and he's done him. Managed to pull off the save. Probably should have tried lobbing in, but I've never been very good at lobbing in this game. It's just one of those skill sets that I haven't really been able to use to full effect since probably the ISS days. And I'm talking old school ISS, like ISS Pro on the SNES.
Ashley Young. Ogbonna.
Used to be able to do that little back heel flick over the head.
Werner.
And after a while, the game got so easy to play that. Oh, hello. No, he's just stood firm. His touch not good enough, his dribble not accurate enough. And he's just dispossessed on the edge of the area, Coco. Yeah, you could just flick it over the head of the player, and it would actually loop over the goalkeeper. If you timed it right, the goalkeeper would come out, and you could just flick it over his head and then pass the ball into the back of the net. There was a long time there where that was literally the only type of goal that I would score.
Wilshere.
I suppose when you're a kid, you've got a lot more time to learn how to do silly shit like that. I remember I used to have Super Mario Land on Game Boy, and after a while I got so good at playing it that after completing it one way, I would turn the Game Boy upside down,
goes for the
and I'd play it upside down as well.
And Kunku decides to play it back.
Oh, that's good. That's good. Oh, it's a good save by Casillas.
Good stop. That wasn't easy.
I think that was Kunku on the end of the cross there.
He's just received an A+ grade.
Good cross from Maximan. And I think that was just going wide, but Casillas had to make the save. Werner. Nowhere near, but it might be another corner. No, it's a goal kick. Wondered if maybe a defender had got a touch on that. Looks like it wasn't the case.
Mkhitaryan. And it's Robin. Wilshere.
That's great. That's great play by John Joe. It's not great pass though.
Intercepted.
Let himself down with that final ball.
Mkhitaryan.
Mkhitaryan on the left-hand side, looking to jink past Willems.
Ashley Young
passes it backwards to Young instead. He's playing him right back.
Mkhitaryan looking to get on the end of this.
This could be dangerous. He's skied the header over the bar. Higuain.
No joy. He simply mistimed the header, and it was as if he knew it wasn't going to work out.
Defending not my strong suit today, it would appear.
Nkunku.
Werner.
Play here by Newcastle. He's just dispossessed. Werner unable to hold the ball on.
Nicely worked.
Oh, bollocks.
Out in the nick of time.
Oh, bollocks that one up well and truly, but luckily it goes wide for a corner. Should have super cancelled, but it never occurred to me to do it. Not until it was too late. Good header out. It's going to go back to the old boys. They're going to have an opportunity to cross the ball in. It goes in.
Here's the cross.
Nicely headed out. Interesting pass there. And another one. Just smashed it straight into his shins.
Ogbonna. And it's Mkhitaryan. Going through.
Great on the ball skills there. Ashley Young, ball players. Of course, he started off life as an attacking winger.
There's the half-time
whistle. He played for the likes of Aston Villa and I believe Watford.
Toiled at times, but it's not been a bad game.
Close ball control was always something that was going to be in his locker.
So they head in no further forward.
It's a classic example of a player who, as he's gotten older, who's dropped further and further back.
The second half gets underway.
Way as Alan Smith once did.
Well, the first half didn't really produce the goals
Manchester
we'd have
United
liked.
centre forward.
Hopefully they've been saved for
then
the
almost
second. For
exclusively
that to
played
be
as
the
an
case,
attacking
though,
midfielder
we
during
need
his
to
time
see
at
more
Old
energy and
Trafford.
invention early on.
Mkhitaryan.
Soul Boys team very
Ashley
good,
Young.
passing the ball around with ease.
Lassana Diarra. Ogbonna. And it's played forward.
Should be as all. John Joe beaten to the ball. Higuain lays it off, looking for the 1-2 possibly. Robin
Gets
on
a
the
good
ball.
foot in there.
And we've
Robin
given away a
got
foul.
himself a free kick.
Quick free kick possibly. No, they're going to wait for the
Well, the referee has made
opportunity
it
to take
pretty
it.
clear now that this
That's
is
a
his
shot.
last chance.
Yeah, and he
make
has
the
to
ball
change
jump.
his
They do
ways,
their
or
job.
this referee would soon change his status.
Ashley Young's delivery.
That's a good delivery, and the goalkeeper forced to
for a corner
tip it
kick.
over the bar in the end. What are you doing, goalkeeper? Oh no!
Willems. Werner. Timely intervention.
It's unlucky.
Robin.
Nice move. Free-flowing football on the counter-attack.
Wilshere. Goal is still. Either side really getting onto
Jack
the front
Wilshere
foot.
retiring. He's got to be quite young still, surely, in 2022.
It's got paid to a
Obviously, the knee injuries and all the other problems that he's had with his fitness over the years taking their toll on him.
Plays it out
Having
to the
to
wing.
retire younger than he would have liked.
There are a few waiting for it. Shapes to
Oh,
shoot!
oh, nearly.
And out to safety.
That's cheeky from Shelvey. Cheeky from both of them, really. Little Marseille turn.
Lovely bit of skill.
Nice.
Massive
Header.
leap.
Just over the bar.
Harmlessly
I say just
behind.
over the bar, he skied it really. Good play from Newcastle in the second half.
So here comes the substitution.
Speaking of which, might want to make one or two changes just to keep things fresh. Let's bring Ribery on the right hand side. Vinicius Junior can play an attacking midfield. And let's bring on Hayden in the centre of the park. Could be tempted to bring Henriks on for his crossing ability slightly longer down the line.
Mkhitaryan.
So we've got a little bit less bite in midfield now, but on the opposite side of things,
Deeply frustrating
Junior,
game.
despite his relatively
Ogbonna tries to get it forward
low
quickly.
ratings in the defensive part of the game,
Marcos Alonso.
does seem to intercept the ball a fair amount. That's good from Alves. Ah, it's too far ahead of Werner.
Position to make
Probably
that
should have played to
interception.
feet, but I thought the through ball might work.
Wilshere. Mkhitaryan.
Mkhitaryan out on the left here. That's good from
Good
Junior.
run down the left.
Just
What
talking
can
about
they
his
make
lack
it?
of defensive stats, but it doesn't seem to bother him too much.
That is terrific skill. Can he deliver?
Whip it in.
Into
Come
the
on,
middle.
Junior. Ah,
Well
unlucky.
defended. That had to be done. Turns and- oh,
First
shooting
time hit.
chance!
Lovely
And
from
the ball's come
Shelvey.
out.
Werner.
It's Werner!
Off the post. Oh, so unlucky. First time cross goes out for a
Deflected
throw.
over the goal line for a
Oh
corner.
dear, the old boy's goal laid siege there, but nothing going for us. Brilliant play from Shelvey, just getting his foot in, laying it off for Werner. Really, Werner could have got slightly closer, but decided to take the first time shot, and it's a
There's gonna be
shame at the
another
end it
change
didn't quite
here.
work out. Ball lobbed in. Hayden, ooh. And the ball breaks for an old boy. It's Higuain up front. He's holding the ball up
for their
his
attitude and application
teammates.
in trying to
Unable
win
to
this.
hold it up
It
for too long,
means
though.
an awful lot, obviously.
Here's Maximan. He's unable to get
Newcastle
past the marker.
another corner.
Goes out for another corner, however.
Schöner knocks it away.
Oh no, come on, you've got to get that ball. All he's managed to do is take the pace off of it and make it easier for the attacker to...
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
Well done, John Joe. Good pass as well. He's unable to hang on to it though. That's not really because of John Joe's pass.
Hubbles with a fine tackle.
Comedy of errors there. Goes out for a old boys throw. Let's make the final changes that we're going to make.
It's pretty obvious as to who was going to be taken off. His energy levels began to sag, and he was never going to last until the final whistle.
In his place. Got anyone else? I think Tadebo can come on for Lascelles, just to give us a bit more dominance in the air. It looks like they're trying to hit Higuain with those crosses, although Higuain might actually just have been subbed off. I wasn't paying attention to their substitutions. It looks like he might have been subbed. But never mind, whoever they've brought on in his place, I'm sure they'll be playing a similar kind of attack.
And it's Schöner. Hayden gets his foot in there.
Look, this can still go either way.
That's
it
through
might
to
be
Werner.
flowing one way, but there's still time for some edge.
He's just been dispossessed there, unable to keep the ball away from the marker. That's a real shame. He just kept it on the left-hand side of his body. He's naturally right-footed, which is of course why it ended up being that much closer to the defender.
Shelby.
Here's Henriks. So he's got a wicked cross. Unfortunately, it's intercepted by the defender. We get another go at it.
Vinicius Junior. Newcastle to make one last surge forward.
Here's the ball, early cross from Henriks perhaps. Werner in space. Oh, he's missed it. Another great save by Casillas. To be fair, if you're going to have a ball saved, then Casillas, it's not a bad goalkeeper to have his shot saved by.
Marcos
and they're
Alonso
on the break here.
On a charge down the left.
Counter break possibly for Newcastle.
And here's Ribery. He's made sure that won't get through.
No, unfortunately the pass just not quite right. Ribery not really the best of passers, not yet at least.
Radu plays it forward.
Surely now Werner. Oh, he's put it wide.
Well, that was nice, but not quite the end product required.
Unbelievable.
It's easy to say it, but difficult to stop it when runs in behind are being made like that.
Thought we had it at the death. Shelby into Ribery, perfect pass. Unable to take a control before shooting, and unfortunately that's what happens if you can't control the ball first. It can end up anywhere. And for a striker of Werner's quality, the fact that he only put it that far wide really is testament to how good he is, I suppose. On another day, it might have gone in, but there we go. Casillas, for me, probably the man of the match. He's definitely had the standout performance among the old boys.
Listen, the more this game went
on, a 0-0 draw, in truth, it's not what I would have wanted. Of course not. I would have preferred to win the match.
Complaining too much about what they've got.
But it's a good day out for all of these retiring players, a lot of whom we will be seeing again in the future, thanks to the nature of this game. Casillas will be regenning very soon as a 16-year-old Spaniard with amazing stats that everyone will know is the next big thing. Again, Konami, if by any miracle you might be listening to this, just implement a new gen system. You can take the old stats, take the old players, and literally all you need to do is just randomise their appearance and their names, and then that's it. You've got a new gen player. I'm sure it's a lot more complicated than that, but looking at the stats there, Newcastle 10 shots, 3 on target. In truth, we should be doing better than that. Less passes than the old boys, less possession than the old boys, but they didn't make that possession count. Only 2 shots and only one of those finding its target. However, for some weird reason, we're given 0 saves. I guess maybe it was maybe we intercepted it. And also, Iker Casillas giving credit for 4 saves, even though 3 shots on target. I guess that header was going wide. So Iker Casillas does get man of the match. No real surprise. The players on our team ranging from 5.5 to 7. Shelvey having an absolute blinder. Not at all surprised that he gets that score. And so there we go. Now the season is well and truly over. Tomorrow we can move on to the World Cup. And that should be a pretty interesting adventure. We'll see how we get on. It's Germany. I know not all of you are going to want to watch Germany win a World Cup. But let's just treat them as our team for now and see where we can go. So, until then, until next time when we will be playing in the first group game of the World Cup 2022. I'll see you next time. Take care. Bye-bye.